sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go.
What's going on? We back. It's Goodfellow Sports TV. Told you guys we had more NFL content coming, man. And apparently Zeke told ESPN's Josina Anderson that I guess he sent Jerry sending pretty much direct messages, kind of indirect though, messages to Zeke Elliott. And Zeke told Josina Anderson, I ain't playing this year without a contract. He said he ain't playing this year without a contract. And everybody said last year that Le'Veon Bell, he really lost because he ended up taking less money than Pittsburgh, but he really won in the grand scheme of things, in my opinion. But hey, we back. Goodfellow Sports TV. Hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow One Boxing. Get you 18% off their 100% all natural products. Check them out. Lotion, soaps, foot soaps, the whole nine. Check out their lemon toothpaste here. It's really, really good. I gotta try it myself with the website promo code description. And Zeke said, I ain't playing this year. I ain't touching the turf this year. I ain't touching the grass this year. I ain't touching the pigskin for the Dallas Coon Boys this year. He said he ain't doing it. He said, I was Niels for Jerry. I was already Niels. I did what he told me to do. You know, I see what he did to Dez. You know, Dez went out there and protected his owner. You know, I protected Jerry. He said no kneeling. I didn't kneel. You know, now it's time to pays me. He don't want to pays me. And I assassinated my character with the black community. I don't understand it, man. He said, boy, your name is Toby. I said, cool, forget Kunta. I'm Toby. Just give me my money. You know? So you know what? That's what happened. When you play that game, you still lose. When you play your game, you still lose. But I'd rather, if I'm going to lose in the end, you know, this is my mentality. I'm going to play my game and lose. I'm going to lose on my own merit. Because you do whatever they tell you to do, dance, jit, hit the nay-nay, hit the bust down Tatiana dance, and still you get played in the end. But I don't blame them, man. I don't blame them. Don't play. Because long story short, Le'Veon Bell might have put 2 or 3 years on his career. Missing that year off, kind of like Jordan taking that year off, you know, year and a half off in the middle of his career. You never know. Jordan might have been wore down, and maybe he don't win 6. Maybe he get tired and go, you know, 5 for 6, or he go 6 for 8 or something like that. He get tired or whatever and need some time off. He made a lot of deep playoff runs against the Pistons, and for years, people forget that. He made a lot of deep playoff runs. And Le'Veon Bell might have put 2 or 3 years on his career, you know? People don't talk about the rest and preserving his body and taking the year off and not taking the damage and taking the blows and going through training camp. He preserved his body. Long as he didn't balloon up to like almost 300 pounds, he Gucci, you know? But for Zeke, that's how you got to do. Shannon Sharp telling him right on Undisputed. He telling him right, he said, you got to be prepared to miss games. You can't just show up when, you know, right before the game. You have to be prepared to miss games. And if Zeke miss games and the Cowboys don't do well and they start off 0-2, 0-3, then Jerry be knocking at his door. If they start off 4-5, 4-0, 5-0, or in a good record, then he just gonna have to hold out and wait for shit go awry, or wait till the Eagles get their claws on them, and the Eagles get to working their ass out, because they can't beat the Eagles if they healthy without Zeke Elliott. That Prescott not gonna go out there and win you no games. Just sorry, he not. Not by himself, not like that. You ain't gonna win a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott as your best player. He could be the most valuable player, but it don't make him the best. But Jerry can play with fire if you want to, because it's a double-edged sword to that too. Everybody ain't Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald missed the last 2 training camps before this year, and he ended up having 2 career years, and he got his money. Is Zeke Elliott gonna stay in shape? Is he gonna keep his weight down? You know, because if you sit there and you pay him his money, he come back and tear an ACL or tear a hamstring or MCL injury or soft tissue injury, and he ain't right, or he have an injury that he missed some games, then you wasted your money on the side. If you gonna pay him now. If you're not gonna pay him, then hey, it is what it is. Don't let the guy get out of shape. You know, don't let the guy get out of shape. He get out of shape. You pay him. You try to rush him back, first game back, you try to give him 20, 30 touches, running and passing. He end up tearing his ACL or blowing his Achilles out, and he no longer the same player. Now you invested what? 50, 60 billion and guaranteed in him, and now he no longer the same player. That's the point. That's the aspect that got to worry Jerry. And then if you wait till you start 0-2 like they did with Emmitt Smith, or they go 0-3 or 1-4, and then you bring him back in, you pay him his money, and then you say, oh, we need him, or we in danger of missing the playoff. Cowboy Nation not gonna be happy. You rush him, he get injured, or he ain't ready, and now you gotta miss a couple games. Now you motherfuckers like 1-7 or 2-4, whatever it is. And you got some easy games. Washington should be an easy game. No game in the NFL is easy, but Washington appears on paper to be an easy game. New York appears to be on paper an easy game in the division. But Philly, they look good on paper, man. I just did a little season preview on my other channel. Check it out, Motor City Sports Talk. You know, Detroit-based channel, news and sports. You know, I do a season preview for all the opponents the Lions playing. And Eagles on paper look good. Fletcher Cox. They got Malik Jackson. They brought Brandon Graham. That boy from Detroit, Brandon Graham. I say you, boy. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got a squad over there. Walker 2 and Winks. I heard Miles Sanders looking real good. You know, so they got a real strong team over there, man. And it depends on how healthy Carson Wentz is. There's no doubt in my mind. Walker 2 and Wentz. There's no doubt in my mind Mr. Walker 2 and Wentz is a better quarterback than Dak Prescott. That's not even a fucking question. How is that even debatable? Now, is he a more durable quarterback than Dak? No. But better quarterback? Dak Prescott had never had a season statistically Carson Wentz had a couple years ago. He got injured. Never. Not never. This notion that Dak Prescott is a $30 million quarterback, oh, that's hogwash. I take my chances if I don't want to bring Zeke back and we miss the playoffs, I'll get that Prescott the hell up out of it. He ain't shit. For real. It's funny how Skip Bayless talk shit about Cam and try to put up Dak Prescott. He can't hold a candle to Cam. You put Dak Prescott in Carolina. That Cam Newton made to the Super Bowl with Jericho Cotchery as his best receiver. He did have Grow Olsen at the tight end. Shit. Who was the running back then? I don't even know. Jonathan Stewart and who else? Shit. Who you put? Who that? He ain't doing shit. You put him with the Seahawks last year. They don't make the playoffs. Stop playing with me. For real. They don't make the playoffs. And I'm just keeping it on honey. They don't make the playoffs. But if Zeke miss a year, preserve your body, stay in shape, keep your weight under the shape, and put years on your career. Le'Veon Bell last year put years on his career. But Jerry better be careful. If you gonna pay him, pay him. You know what I'm saying? But they can just be bad or finesse their way for picks and get and Justin Herbert next year. He better than Prescott. I believe from Oregon. That kid from Oregon bad. I don't know if Tua gonna be able to hold up in the NFL, but he pretty good. But you know, Zeke ain't playing without a contract, and that should be his stance. And he should be sticking with it. Because running backs only get 1 year. I mean, one contract or a contract after a rookie deal. That's it. Adrian Peterson made $100 million, and now he got to continue to pay because he broke. And hopefully everybody pay attention to that story. There's stories like that for years and years about the NFL. But they want to play with fire like Amari Cooper. Like, shit, you can go out there and find another Amari Cooper in the draft. Receivers a dime a dozen, just like running backs. Amari Cooper ain't shit. He ain't. He ain't no life change. He ain't no Julio, no Dez. They talking about paying Amari Cooper $17 million. Are they smoking crack rocks? Are they smoking crack rocks? Amari Cooper worth $17 million. Talking about Michael Thomas. You ain't Michael Thomas. You know what I'm saying? You lucky if you ain't even Alshon Jeffries. Talking about $20 million. Man, please. Man, Amari Cooper be walking. Somebody else be paying him $20 million. Mike Evans, Antonio Brown. These dudes be in their own little world. Amari Cooper ain't shit like that. No. He ain't even no top 10 receiver. He ain't Devontae Adams. Motherfucker ain't know if Devontae Adams. Shit, man. Fuck up out of here. They be tripping. Go get your money, Amari, though. You ain't really shit like that. You ain't Julio. I'd rather have Calvin Ridley for the money Calvin Ridley making. Compared to what Amari wants, shit, give me Ridley for that money. But hey, Goodfellas Sports TV, let me know what you think. I'll link the article in the description so you can read it. Once again, don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellas1Box to get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Website, promo code, description. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video question, intro, instrumental, link in the description as well. Want to make a donation? Share the video. It's the best donation you can make. And appreciate it, man. You can check out our NFL playlist too, man. We got a ton of them to kind of categorize our content. One time for the one time. Goodfellas Sports TV. Blessings to all. We gone.